Well, I mean, it's the father's dream, right? Like, first of all, he plays in North Carolina, and secondly, I coach at Michigan State, so that in itself is a win-win. But I was hoping it would be the second weekend, right? One of our careers is going to be, or years is going to be over, his career, if we were to win. But it's exciting, very blessed, very fortunate, and grateful.
How much have you been able to follow North Carolina throughout the year? And
Yeah.
Is this your prep?
It is my
I
prep.
kind of thought it might
Yeah,
be.
as was Brown last year. I've seen him quite a bit. I've seen him 5 times in person. So, I've seen him and as recently as the NC State game last week.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
What I guess have you gleaned about not just Paxson, but obviously the rest of that group?
Well, I just think they've done an amazing job. I mean, in our case, right? So we're ranked 4th in the country to start the season. Okay, it doesn't go that way, but we find a way to fight our way to get into the tournament. Last year, they're ranked number 1. They don't get into the tournament. I mean, can you imagine Kentucky today? So can you imagine what that was like? So for what Hubert and his staff have done, have put together, around RJ and Armando, they've put a nice collection of good players who are good people, and I think they really play as a team.
Doug, what kind of conversations did you and Paxson have yesterday?
Well, he's trolling me a little bit right now, but I told him that I was going to put his Skims video stuff. I don't know if you guys saw that at all. I said that's going to be part of his individual clips for our player personnel. But anyway, yeah, my wife, unfortunately, my wife and my other son had hip surgery in Indianapolis yesterday, so she's with him, so they're not here, but my brother's here, so we'll probably see each other later today. We'll be good. He's good. He's mature. He knows we want to win. I want to win, so we'll see what happens.
Who was your brother cheering for?
Denham?
Yeah.
I think. I can't. You'd have to ask them. But I think my wife will be rooting for the Heels, and my other son will be rooting for the Spartans.
Split it up.
Yeah.
How is your son trolling you? Like, if you have the Skims video, what does he have?
She's just saying, he's just going back and forth a little bit. I'm not going to go into that, but I just joking with me.
With him, I mean, he's obviously played in the summer with a lot of these guys. Like, how much intel do you give them?
Yeah, I mean, there was a clip with us coming off the floor yesterday, all these guys are friends with Paxson, the freshman, Cooper, Gary, those guys have all been to our house, and they kind of hang out. And then my 2 guys, because they were in the Ivy League, they train at Michigan State in the summers. So they're really, really, really close. As far as intel and stuff like that, I don't know. I think the coaches will do what they do, and we do what we do. And we'll figure it out, because we all play differently, right?
Was he back last summer? I don't know if he was or not.
No, we took him from Brown graduation. The 4 of us drove from Providence and dropped him off at Chapel Hill. So I don't know. He may have been back to Michigan State just one time since he graduated from Brown.
I didn't think I saw him at Moneyball. I wasn't sure.
No, they didn't. No,
Like
no, because that's the thing about the Ivy League. They don't have summer basketball.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the positive. As a parent, I get them home in the summer, I get to hang out with them. But I'm at Michigan State, so they actually get better training at Michigan State. So that's been a real fortunate thing. But once he signed with North Carolina, he was down there training.
I guess based on what you've seen, what are going to be the most important factors for Michigan State?
Transition for us to be transition the first and foremost. Defending the first post with Baycott in that, taking away R.J. Davis's space, rebounding, and basically not giving up wide open threes to Cormac Ryan, Harrison Ingram, and R.J. Davis.
Just having done this once already, Doug, last year. Or was it last year or 2 years?
It was last year.
Just having done it once already make it easier a little bit for you?
It does. I mean,
business,
I think what's really cool is, we're a basketball family, right? So we've had so many memories through the years. It's almost like the topping, just exciting to be able to end it on such a big stage that we're playing each other. I mean, what a journey. What a journey for him, what a journey for me, what a journey for our family. And, it's just really fortunate.
Were you on the staff down there when he was born? I was trying to look at the dates earlier.
Down where?
At Carolina.
So he was born at Notre Dame.
Okay.
And then Denham was born in North Carolina. But when I came here in 03, the unique thing was Stephen Izzo is the same age. So Stephen's about 3 months older than Paxson, and then Denham's just 2 years behind them. So, and the ironic thing to this whole thing is Stephen was born in my hometown. I don't know if you all remember that.
Oh, yeah.
So he was born in Wheeling, West Virginia. So right away we were all close, and a lot of people initially, with them all being towheads, they thought we had 3 kids. I mean, we lived in the same neighborhood and we were around. So, Stephen and Paxson tomorrow will be pretty cool.
Was there ever any consideration for Paxson to go to Michigan State, or?
I mean, there was, but as a father, I kind of wanted him at this point. Like he kind of earned that. And when you get in the transfer portal, so I'm a coach, I'm a college coach that now has the experience of being in the portal as a parent. You really don't know what you're getting. It's hard. And so the biggest thing is we kind of wanted him to sort of have, he earned this. And a lot of people would have said, well, he's at Michigan State because of his father. And then, we have good memories. His best friend growing up in Charleston, South Carolina, is a football GA at North Carolina. So he's there. And I think just a real quick thing, really weird. Yesterday our locker room was next to Carolina's, and today our locker room is next to Tennessee's. And Josiah James for Tennessee grew up in Charleston. He must have had 50 sleepovers at our house. So it's really cool that all 3 of us are here this weekend.
His dad played at Michigan State, right?
And his dad played at Michigan State. Yeah, a lot of connections.
Are you getting any traction with it feels like you guys are getting a little bit of a comfort level with the rotation inside?
I think so, yeah. I mean, keep this in mind. I mean, Willie Call's a 5th-year senior, so he's a 4-man, and he's going to play big minutes. But right now, Book is doing a great job backing him up, and that's where the ease of the rotation comes in when he's playing the 4.
I'm wondering about preparing for Ryan too. You mentioned him earlier. I mean, you guys played him.
Played him in Notre Dame just one time. Yeah. Now we were coming off of Portland then. We were exhausted.
Did All not play for you in that game too? I can't remember.
Yeah, I don't think he did.
I don't think he did.
Yeah.
Either. But that was.
Yeah, because that's why Pierre Brooks started.
Yeah. So knowing that him and having that scout, how much does that help?
Well, I tell you what
Familiarity
I tell you what helps more is Tyson grew up in New York. They're both from New York, so Tyson knows it.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
You've played all different kinds of bigs. Does Baycott like anybody that you guys play?
Man, he's man. He's different than Edie, right? Like he can put it on the floor a little bit. He can spin a little bit. He keeps you honest and shoots a 3. He can pop out and shoot it. But he's just so good in the post, and then he's so great at offensive rebounding, particularly the second rebound. He has just terrific hands. He has great instincts of being able to go get the ball with long arms. So he is a big guy. He's bigger than people realize. And so we've got to just kind of do a good job where he doesn't get deep into the post because he's going to score it at that point.
How hard is it to compartmentalize your roles as coach and father in games like this?
I've done it for a long time, so it is my job, right? But, to have a son playing in North Carolina, to be in the tournament. Now, this is his second NCAA tournament. They got to the Sweet 16 when he was at Loyola Chicago in the bubble. And that was cool to be a fan because we got beat that night, the first night. So that was neat to be a fan. But now to be able to coach against him, we've kind of experienced the whole gamut with each other. So feel very, very, very lucky.
Coach, we talked yesterday